Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Perillo. Sorry, I hit the plate that was over here that's out of the way. I can do that again, but instead of doing it again, I'm just going to keep rolling forward because that's actually kind of the thing I wanted to talk about today. I was playing Tetris, as I have been prone to do, one of my favorite video games of all time. And just when I thought that I was going to block out, basically, get to the top and ultimately not be able to complete the board anymore, or continue the game, I wound up cutting down the stack to nothing or next to nothing. And today, when I was playing and pretty much having one of the better games I think I've ever played in my entire life, I did this a few times over. And just when I thought I was done, as done for, as in the game was over, I ended up working my way back down. And I found that this is kind of like a metaphor, right? As I placed a piece in a place where I did not want it to be placed through, I would say no fault of my own, but sometimes it's just dumb luck, whichever piece falls. In some cases, the piece wouldn't rotate on time, and I don't know if I'm experiencing some kind of like lag or delay between my controller, but sometimes like the piece would not rotate at all, causing issues. And I would make a mistake. And clearly, when I make the mistake, I know it was a mistake that I made, and I need to, own up to it, right? I'm playing the game, it's my game to play. I'd make a mistake. But instead of dwelling on the mistake, I had to correct it, because if I didn't correct the mistake, I would, basically get to the top and that's it. You're done. You're finished. Done. It's game over. So this to me is the best way to describe how I've tried to do things in life, because Lord knows I've made many mistakes. And I keep making them over and over and over again, and do my best to correct them so I don't make the same mistake twice. I try not to, right? Because my life very much has been a Tetris game. Different pieces falling, and they get faster and faster and faster. I might misplace a piece, and then everything else stacks up on top of that, and I have to figure out what I can do to undo that mistake. And in some cases, I have to place a piece where I don't want it to place, or where I don't want to place it, in order to be able to move forward. And so instead of stopping when I make that mistake, I have to effectively reevaluate, and that's a constant reevaluation. Life is like Tetris in the sense that it's blocky, and you have to move the blocks, and you have to get those bricks or blocks to fit together. Those pieces need to effectively come together in such a way that you're able to complete lines or complete tasks. And just when you think you're about done, maybe you're able to work down that the stack, work down. I'm thinking like a list of tasks, right? Working down those tasks and completing each line as a task or an accomplishment to be able to get back down to the bottom, to be able to manage things better. But you know full well that even when you have things managed, things are going to get stacked up again. And like all of a sudden you're going to have a pile of, sitting on top. You're going to be on top of it, and you're going to make a mistake, or a brick's going to fall where you don't expect it to fall. And you got to figure out what's going to happen for them from that point forward.